bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Hamas launched more than a dozen incendiary balloons into Israel Saturday, seeking to increase pressure in order to ease a crippling blockade of the territory. Photos and videos posted online showed masked Hamas-affiliated terrorists holding pictures of Gazans killed in recent clashes with Israeli forces, while they launched balloons in the direction of Israel. Hamas has also staged a series of violent demonstrations along the Israeli border in recent weeks, calling for an end to the blockade. No immediate reports of fires in southern Israel. Israel's new government has compared the balloons, which have sparked a series of wildfires in recent weeks, to rocket fire, and often responds to the launches with nighttime airstrikes on Hamas targets. At the invitation of Jordan's King Abdullah II, Israel's new president, Isaac Herzog, met the king at his palace in the Jordanian capital of Amman. The two discussed a series of political and economic issues, including energy and sustainability. Following the meeting, Herzog was quoted as saying, "Jordan is a very important country. I have immense respect for King Abdullah, a great leader and a highly significant regional actor." In his statement, Herzog spoke of improving regional relations and the success of the so-called Abraham Accords, in which Israel last year normalized diplomatic ties with Bahrain, Morocco, Sudan, and the United Arab Emirates. An Arab-Israeli man has been indicted on terror charges for setting fire to a hotel during domestic riots on May 11th, at the peak of the clashes between Arabs and Jews that erupted across the country during the May conflict against Gaza's terrorist factions, and after clashes between Palestinians and police on the Temple Mount. 27-year-old Hassan Id from the northern city of Acre is also accused of taking an active part in the racially motivated riots that erupted throughout the city, destroying public property. And Israeli doctors recently managed to successfully separate a pair of twins conjoined at the head for the first time in Israel and only the 20th time in the world. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.